Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome back to our channel once again. And it is my hope and prayer that the video is going to find you guys in good health. Personally, I am fine, as you can see. Kisumu is fantastic. I just arrived back in the evening and I'm so glad that I met so many of you guys in Nairobi. We met, some of you guys we just met on the streets, and most of you guys also reached out for a meeting, which was not possible because the day was a bit short. Ladies and gentlemen, I want us to talk about something today. I want us to talk about Babu Owino and Ndindi Nyoro and the photo which Babu Owino shared on his official Facebook page and Twitter page. This photo has elicited a lot of reaction from Kenyans. By the time of doing this video, the photo had been shared 257 times. That's huge. The photo had attracted, by the time of doing this video, 6,300 comments. That's huge interaction. The photo has been liked by over 26,000 Kenyans. This photo here is significant, politically speaking. And I want us to do a critical analysis about it. Before we do that, for those who are watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support. Because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, allow me to dive in. But again, before I dive in, allow me to take this opportunity to also introduce you guys to LemFi. LemFi is a mobile money app for users in the UK, Canada, and the United States of America to send money back to Kenya. They offer the best exchange rates and the money will be delivered instantly into your Mpesa account, Airtel Money account, and of course, if you want, directly into your bank account. You can use the link in the pinned comment to download the app. Ladies and gentlemen, let us dive in. And I want us to begin by going through what Babu Owino posted. Then I'm going to pick some random comments to read so that you can understand the kind of reaction this post has created. Let us begin. Babu Owino is saying here, don't be cheated. This is where the future is. All Kenyans are advised to follow the duo. We will be there no matter what. Big things coming up. Now, in that comment, in that post alone, Babu Owino is talking about the future. He's advising Kenyans to follow the toe. Babu Owino is also telling Kenyans that big things are coming up. Let us go through some of the comments. Just randomly, from the first, these are the ones which has been displayed on my phone. Let me read for you. There is someone called General Edward Kiprotich saying, Bas, kama ni hivi, 2032, you have my vote. Now this guy is very strategic. He's talking of 2032, post William Ruto. Someone called Bonke Opio is saying, we are waiting to see the big move. Actually, that is what Kenyans have been waiting for. Francis Gachuhi is saying, young, bright, visionary, vibrant. The hopes of young people, iko kwenu. Don't disappoint them. You can see what Kenyans are saying here. Then someone, Amos Tibim. Then there's Amos Patiat saying, I like the intelligence. Someone, Amos Patiat, is saying here, I like the intellect, hard work, and dedication of the duo. And sure, Kenya is safe under their control. The duo is the only option to salvage the sinking ship. Jim Ton Owino is saying, Babu Owino is ever wise. Then someone here who is a good friend of mine called Maurice Nyaboro Otieno is saying, I thought you had a brain until I saw this. Bwana Okuyu kata Governor Oknyalmi Goni Kura is, in short, is talking some Greeks here, which means I thought you had some brain. Kikuyus will not vote for you. even for the governor. Let me just end there. So Kenyans have really reacted to this post. And for me, the post by Babu Owino is significant, politically speaking, for some 3 or 4 reasons before I give you my interpretation of this particular post. Number one, it is coming at a time when there are rumors, serious rumors, about Ndindi Nyoro being removed as the chair of the budget committee. The truth of the matter is that Ndindi Nyoro is a marked man. Yesterday, I got the chance and the privilege to be in parliament, and I met with an MP from UDA party, and we were just discussing politics. One of the young guys who is a friend of mine, and he was telling me that, Lee, Ndindi Nyoro has been edged out of the mountain by other leaders, not William Ruto. That the likes of Kimani Ichung'wah, now Kindiki, have managed to edge him out after the Rigathi Gachagwa's impeachment. So there's high chance that Ndindi Nyoro is going to be removed as the chair of the budget committee. And for those who follow these politics, I've always told you that the main reason why Ndindi Nyoro was appointed as the chair of the budget committee was that William Ruto wanted to checkmate Rigathi Gachagua. And that's why he even picked Kimani Ichung'wah as the majority leader, because as the chair of the budget committee, Ndindi Nyoro is very powerful. Members of parliament goes to him. You want this to be placed in the budget. You want this particular item to be factored in the budget. You have to go and look for Ndindi Nyoro. And the fact that that rumor is there is significant. Why would Babu Owino go and have photos with Ndindi Nyoro, a man who is being removed from the chair of the budget committee? Number two, the rejection of Ruto and Kindiki in Mount Kenya. Last week, you saw what happened to Kindiki when the residents refused to listen to message of condolence from him, which was being read by somebody. That simply means that they have been rejected. William Ruto was supposed to attend that funeral. He could not after the briefs by the intelligence. So this particular photo is significant in my view. And of course, remember, yesterday William Ruto was also in Nyanza. And Babu Owino is waiting for William Ruto to go to Nyanza and come back, and then he's posting this. Again, that's significant. And the fourth reason why, for me, this post by Babu Owino is significant is because it's also coming at a time when other presidential candidates, potential for that matter, are coming out. Omtata has already formed a committee, which is calling exploratory committee to explore the viability of his candidature. George Natembeya has also made it very clear that in 2027 is going to be on the ballot. The name of Matiang'i is also being mentioned. So which means Babu Owino is also coming up with the two names, Ndindi Nyoro and Babu Owino himself. So in my view, this is significant politically speaking. So the question is, why do you think Babu Owino decided to make this post? So yesterday, by the way, I was out of town and I'm now back. And I know for sure that despite the fact that I am late, I know for sure you guys are waiting for my analysis of William Ruto's visit to Kisumu and his rally in Kondele. Ladies and gentlemen, that video is coming up tomorrow, but only if I get responses from you guys. Do I bring that video tomorrow? So if you want it, just say please Kisumu video in the comment section so that at least I can see whether you guys still need it or whether it has been overtaken by events. But by the way, again, so many things are happening within the political circles. I was in Nairobi and I got a lot of information. So a lot of things are going to come up. But let us return to this post by Babu Owino. Why is it significant? What was the objective? Because there is no way Babu Owino can just wake up. The other day he posted TB Party, today this. It means Babu Owino is out to achieve certain political objectives. For me, the first objective which Babu Owino wanted to achieve by making this post is that Babu Owino wants to gauge the reaction of Kenyans about the possibility of Babu Owino and Ndindi Nyoro ticket. Because so far, what we know is that Babu Owino might actually be planning to run for the Nairobi gubernatorial seat. I want to be honest, that is exactly what he has always told me, that he's going to run for the Nairobi gubernatorial seat. Politics is dynamic. maybe they've seen the potential of defeating Ruto, because I've always told you on this platform that William Ruto is the easiest president to remove from office via the ballot, because he has lost most of the things, the church, the mountain, he has lost the narrative. William Ruto cannot tell Kenyans any lies again. So these guys are gauging the reaction. And of course, if they are gauging the reaction, even from the comments alone, you can easily conclude that Kenyans are actually receptive of this particular ticket. The biggest question, and I was having some discussion with my friends also in Nairobi today about the potential of Babu Owino. You see, Babu Owino and Ndindi Nyoro ticket has these two options only. Either Babu Owino the presidential candidate and Ndindi Nyoro the running mate, or Ndindi Nyoro the presidential candidate, or Babu Owino the running mate. Assuming Babu Owino is the presidential candidate, the Luos will rally around him. And then Ndindi Nyoro as assuming Babu Owino is the presidential candidate, the Luos will easily rally around him. And the question is, can the Kikuyu nation vote for Babu Owino? In that case, let me flip the question. Assuming Ndindi Nyoro is the presidential candidate and Babu Owino is the running mate, do you think the Luos can easily vote for Ndindi Nyoro and not Babu Owino? That applies to ODM strongholds. So but they wanted to test or to gauge the reaction of of Kenyans, which for me they have succeeded. Number two, they're also trying to send signals to Kenyans that, if you guys are not comfortable with this current arrangement, mimi niko hapa. So it's now upon Kenyans to decide, okay, we want Babu Owino to be our presidential candidate, or we want Ndindi Nyoro to be our presidential candidate, or we want you guys to agree amongst yourselves to front one candidate. So generally, they are sending signals. Number three, it can also be interpreted that these two gentlemen are trying to raise their stakes, politically speaking. Why would Babu Owino talk of Ndindi Nyoro or on behalf of Ndindi Nyoro as far as political future is concerned? At a time when Ndindi Nyoro is facing the axe, the thing is, someone will tell Ruto that, boss, look here, Babu has posted this, and these are how Kenyans are reacting. So let us go slow on the issue of Ndindi Nyoro. Because for me, it's going to be a very big blunder for William Ruto to kick Ndindi Nyoro out of the budget committee. Very big blunder. Because so far, Kenyans believe that Ndindi Nyoro has performed in the constituency at the national level also. Yeah, so and most Kenya believes that as the chair of the budget committee has also performed. And Ndindi Nyoro has successfully managed to rebrand himself or to brand himself as a national leader. So Ruto would be seen as someone who is not willing to accommodate divergent opinions. So they are raising that stakes that, we can run. So the stakes are going to be high. For Babu Owino, now ODM can tell him, boss, don't run. Usikimbie. Just relax. We'll give you the ticket for Embakasi East, or maybe the gubernatorial seat we can negotiate. So just trying to raise the stakes. And of course, we also know that there's the Gen Z factor in 2027 presidential elections. Babu Owino and Ndindi Nyoro are young men. Probably they've realized that Kenyans are going to disappoint William Ruto, especially the young people. So they want to align themselves with the young people. They want to be the face of the young people. They want to own the votes of the young people, because let us look at 2032, for example. Which kind of people will be voting? Yeah. And lastly, there is the future of the nation. I think Babu Owino and Ndindi Nyoro have sat down and have figured out that, Kenyans are in a situation where they don't know who can succeed William Ruto, because they believe the young people will determine, but nobody is emerging. Let me just ask you this question. Yesterday, while just discussing this kind of stories, we were like, assuming today Raila and Ruto agrees to nominate an ODM leader as William Ruto's running mate, especially from the Luo nation. The question is, who do you think William Ruto can pick as his running mate from the Luo nation in 2027? Who can he pick? Who? Who do you think William Ruto can actually pick from the Luo nation? Gladys Wanga, Mbadi, Wandai, Babu Owino. Who? So the future is luminous for these guys because there's no clear candidate for the future. It's them. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what to think. That's my take. Until next time, this is Makwiny. It's a bit late. I arrived back in Kisumu late, and it's raining. Power is coming on, going on. So tomorrow, the first thing in the morning is going to be the analysis of Kisumu trip by William Ruto. Until that time, this is Makwiny. Bye-bye.